Here I'm going to do the same thing I did with Notepad++ with the text editor, but I'm going to do it with the online app. That's what this was made for. So we do it kind of the same way. I go back to my full long sequence, but we have to grab the whole thing, but we don't want to grab the description at the top. So we need to grab everything after that. Alright, all 8,000 letters. So I right clicked and copied, and then I'm going to paste that in here, and it can handle that, but you can see we've got all 8,000 base pair. And then all we want to do now is go back let me find it. Oh, sorry, we were already there. We want to look for our sequence, which is going to be what we decided on, ATG-TG, something like that, ATG-TG, yes. And let's copy that, so that'll be the same thing, and I paste it in here. And since this is what this is designed to do, it should make it a little easier on you. And so you enter the sequence, and it finds all of them. So as you can see, we've got several here. Then down here, as you can see, that's a little further down than I suspected, but this should be the one. It's the first one after 5,000. So I was expecting about 100. I didn't know. I know it's in that region, but I know the start codon, the transcription start site is at 5,000, and so there's probably a large region. That's right, probably about 100 or so from the start site to the actual thing, and then maybe, okay, that makes sense. Alright, so it's actually quite a ways away, but that should be your answer for the start codon. So I'll just give that one away to everybody. That will be the answer. It has to be for this particular sequence. And I know how this thing works. I wrote it. So I know that has to be the correct answer. So this would be our start codon. I guess it could be a little further away, but very unlikely. It's the closest one, of course. So I'm pretty sure it's here. Alright, so now, but let's just go ahead and check it anyhow. I mean, no use me telling you the wrong thing. What would the next letters be? It would be a TG. Why don't we even try this? Let's see. Why don't we go a little further? And ATGTG, and I think it was a, see, let's try that one. Alright, and just go back, and we will put in a slightly longer one. So of course there should be fewer of these. Make sure you get it right up at the beginning there, and found one right there. And where is it? 5,024. And so this should be the correct one. Now, just for fun, let's go look and see how many just ATGs there were. As you can see, there are lots of ATGs, and they're kind of evenly displaced. There's an interesting one there. But essentially, they're that doesn't tell you anything. There are too many of those. Let's see how many if I go ATG, and then we add just a T from the next one. See if how many that reduces it from, just for fun here, so you can get a feel for how this works. Now there are fewer. All right. So let's go to the third letter, ATG-TG. Let's add a G. And does it get better? It gets much better now. And here we probably could have found it with just the ATGT ATG, TG would have probably been enough to find it, but we went a little further until you come down to just getting one answer. So definitely the start codon. You need to do this for the stop codon. You can use this app. I think this app would be much better than just your notepad, but you can certainly do it with Notepad or Notepad++ or whatever. With any text editor, actually, you could do it. But the cool thing about this is it gives you the number, which I was telling you it'd be a lot closer, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking Catabox is closer to the transcription start site, but this is a GC box. That's not too surprising, I guess. So 5224 is your answer for the start. You need to go figure out where the stop is.